a little further away from me.
All right. And then look at the picture I got behind me right there. Like that?
Yep. A little further away from me.
All right. There we go. Now we're going. All right. So yes, all right. It's Friday. And I'm still on energy drinks. That will be soon changing. So
TGIF, it's Friday.
Yes. So we turn that down a little. Oh, what? That's loud. And then I'm supposed to be able. See, that's what I liked about OBS. I could slowly bring it down, and then we could do a proper intro. But I'll figure that out some other time. Like when I get a proper computer and I don't have to deal with a 12-year-old operating system, and maybe we will improve things.
Because you didn't get up early enough this morning to shovel the coals to get the steam up on that thing.
And I could definitely add a little bit more power to it. Maybe I could just get one of those, get an adjustable power input, and I could just crank it up, like you turn it up to 11 from 10. But I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can dial up a computer because it basically you just blow it up. You can crank up the processor.
No, right? I've got this thing called overclocking.
Oh yeah, I think I looked at a website where you could overclock the processor, and I think my processor is just so old that there's just nowhere else for it to go. It's been clocked as high as it can. It's literally freaking what the frick is it? Oh, there we go.
That would require the processor to actually run on power and not on steam.
I'm gonna make Kai feel better right here. Here.
What you do now?
There we go. There you go. That's like your hometown, right?
No, that's another one.
Oh, that's right. That's the wrong part of Europe, right? Am I stereotyping?
That's West Frisia.
Okay, but you guys aren't that far from Petunia country. Come on.
Tulips.
Or tulips, whatever the hell they are. They're red. They're red, right? Petunias are the freaking low things. It's ground cover. These are tulips. They can't grow when it's too crappy. Yeah. Hey, Dan is in the house. Hey, Dan and Dennis and Eat More Possum, of course, was the first one to drop in. Welcome, gentlemen and gentlemen. Yes, we're all gentlemen until for at least another half an hour, and then we're going to get stupid. So, not too stupid. So, but I thought this was kind of a cool picture. There's a lot of one of the coolest pictures ever is my new, I've got a new, like, let me check this out. Check that out. Now that freaking picture rocks, doesn't it? Oh man, that's my new screensaver. That's killer, isn't it? That is quite a view. Yeah. Yeah. And that's a picture from a Mavic Mini with a really crappy HD exposure, which turned out really good. So what happened was I had it basically the temperature way too cold. This is just a screen grab too. So it's not even a proper high definition picture. So it was way too cold. And then what it did was it did an HDR with a cold exposure. And that's what I ended up getting. And that freaking, this rocks, man. If you like blue. So, a real photographer would say that that's just too damn blue, and I blew it. So, but
well, you blew it in blue. I mean, come on.
Anyway, I like blue. So for me, it actually makes me feel good. So all of my computers at work are all this picture right now. So I thought that was kind of cool. So anyway, Kai, you got anything cool to share besides those awesome freaking wings that you got behind you and that picture of your hometown?
Yeah, in case you haven't seen the sale at DJI yet, they have a few items on sale. The most noteworthy of which is the Osmo Action at $199.
While you do that, so $199 for, holy crap. I just wanted to see if I could find what's that? Sharing, what's that? Stop sharing. Oh, that's that message. So Osmo Action, DJI. Let's see if this will overstress my computer. Let's see, DJI. What's that? DJI store.
The DJI Osmo Action actually comes with that charging kit, so that's like a $70 value right there.
So let's check that out.
At the $199 price point.
You know for a fact that once they start doing this stuff, they will probably put out the Osmo Action 2 or the Action. They'll call it the Action 2. They won't call it Osmo.
Let them. I mean, I've already got one Action. To have a second Action only makes sense because I can interchange the accessories I already have on hand.
All right. So here's the deal right here. Let me just put that up really quick here. That's next to us right here. So here's the Osmo Action deal. So $199. Now this is the same deal that Best Buy had put out.
No, this is a better deal because it actually comes with the. Oh, it doesn't come anymore with it.
Oh, you sure? No, it comes with it. No, it says Osmo Action charging kit, free gift. Yeah, no, it comes with it. So you get the camera and you get the Osmo Action charging kit with it. So
yeah, which is 2 batteries and a 3-place charger, so you can charge all batteries at the same time. Actually, that one don't charge all the batteries at the same time.
So everybody should be looking for deals right now. If you're not looking for deals, this is the best time for if you're into upping your game as far as having a better camera. The Osmo Action is a proven camera. We know that. There's not a lot of downside to it. And for $199 and 2 batteries, you can't get much better for that price. Really, you can't. But Dan Zelch basically told me that there's he did share with me a link to the Fimi Palm 2. So if you're into the Fimi now, not because you can't steal the thunder from this thing because that's just too good of a deal for what you get. 4K 60, you get rock steady stabilization. You get a year and a half of firmware updates. They boosted the front facing camera so there's less lag. I mean, they put time into it, and that's the one thing DJI is going to do is they're going to improve the with firmware updates. So I can imagine the Mavic Mini is going to get some pretty substantial firmware updates too. So the Mini too. So jumping the gun into that, but look at that deal right there. So check that out if you're interested. What's it? Osmo Action Ready to Go kit. What the heck? Another $100. No, $200. What? You better give me a whole lot of stuff for $200. Holy crap. Guys, for $399, I'd wait for the Action too. So,
actually, Action was the charging kit for $199. Is one heck of a deal.
Yeah, let's see. What Dennis say? It says dinner's ready. I'd be abandoning you shortly. Dennis, you better not freaking pee off the wifey when it comes to dinner. So, but totally understandable.
Yeah, she'll put some of that special sauce in your food.
Yeah, Ray Kelly basically said that he would be right over, Dennis. So Ray's coming. So you better tell your wife quickly so she sets another place. Otherwise, Ray will be he'll be put out. So
I'll be over too. What's for dinner, Dennis?
And yeah, what are we having? What's for dinner tonight?
What's for dinner? Yeah, I'm hungry.
We are curious.
I didn't get to be this size by diet and exercise. So,
and you could tell, guys, that once I bring the duck foot hat on, that we're going to be serious today. We got a serious show. And of course I've got the generic drone freaking shirt too. So obviously we've got some really serious game plans going on today. But I'm looking the part.
Soy and steamed hen.
So what?
Here I think we call it fried chicken.
What do we? Let's see. You better hurry. Did he say? What did he say he was having?
Then he says Ray's always welcome. And
bok choy. So this is what you're in for right there. Bok choy and steamed hen. That sounds very tempting, and it also sounds very healthy. Explain bok choy again, because I can't remember. I'm trying to think of. I haven't been out to a restaurant. My favorite is Vietnamese. So So I usually go out and get soup. I like big bowls of soup with all kinds of veggies in it. That's kind of my thing. Chicken with just packed with vegetables, and then tons and tons of what's that red sauce called? That really spicy red stuff.
Tabasco.
No, sriracha. Woo! Oh man, tons of literally so much sriracha that your nose is running during the time you're eating. So. Let's see. Ray Kelly, what did he say here? He says, I have to buy you a Long Island duck hat. It's almost the same logo. This probably is a stolen Long Island duck logo, but it's definitely an Oregon duck version of that. I think the duck foot is not a registered trademark, so I don't think they can really put a registration on it, or so, because their logo is different. But they've never done the chartreuse duck foot. So Long Island Ducks. All right. That would be a minor league hockey team, I am guessing. All righty. So let's see. You got to go. Thanks, Dennis. We'll see you later. Thanks for popping in. Lena Music in the house. How you doing, Lena? Okay. If you have not visited Lena Music's channel, please do that. She's been around for a long time for us. I've had her popping in and out of streams for quite a long time. So definitely check her stream out. She plays electronic music. She is a musician, a very gifted musician, by the way. And of course, she always puts electronic art with it. So, all right. So addressing the topic today. And I was thinking about, like last week and how we kind of were bringing in the Christmas themes. And I thought that this week it would be really good to use. What do you want? Because you better be thinking about it right now. You better start getting those good thoughts into your mind. We'll see if Ivan drops in, but Ivan says he's already got a Mavic Mini underneath the Christmas tree. So a Mini 2, and is basically it's got one of those situations where you can't open it until Christmas, so it's special. I always hated that, where what's in the box and you're just like, holy crap, it would be more special if I opened it right now where I could use it. But
you gotta admire self-discipline, not
that
thing. So
I have no self-discipline. I can't even keep a drone more than about 3 or 4 months. So I have zero self-discipline. Cameras last a little bit longer. I think cameras are more into the 6-month range. My oldest camera right now is well over. It's the Pocket One, but I'm like everybody else. I'm looking for a new home for it. So if anybody wants a Pocket One, just give me an email. And in eBay right now is pretty much the average price right now is about $200 without too many accessories. Sometimes you can find one that's loaded because people are really willing to part with them. So not only are you looking for an Osmo Action, I would be looking for an Osmo or an Osmo Pocket One because they're loaded with accessories. Most people that bought them probably added $150 worth of accessories. So their package is probably worth $400. But of course, it's only worth what you're willing to pay for it. So I would check out those deals as well. But I've been thinking about that. My question: what if Santa could bring me something? What I like. Now, it doesn't have to just be drone related. It could be camera related, tech related. If there's anything that I could wish or hope for as far as drone or tech, I'm thinking I'm going to think really hard on that one, and because I don't know yet.
Does it have to be on the market already?
No. Good question. Good. Excellent, Kai. Okay. Now I remember one of the things I was thinking about. Now that you said that, I'm glad you kind of poked the bear a little bit there, because I just remembered what I was thinking about. What if a current drone company could offer a new product, what company would that be and what product would it be? I have an answer for that. So, but if you have something that's on your mind, post it. If it's a Mini, then say Mini. I mean, crap. If the Mini, guys, if you don't have the Mini and you haven't been flying the Mini already, obviously, It's a killer product. So I've got a story I can kind of tell you about that during the stream today. Hopefully I remember it, because I did take a recent flight that I haven't posted yet, and it was very challenging. It wasn't my pure like on distance flight. It was way more complicated than that. And it made it through it in absolute flying colors. I'm trying to be quite honest. I watched a video the other day of a drone flyer that I'm not going to mention their name, and they crashed the Mini 2. And it didn't look like it was more than 250 to 300 feet, maybe more than that, away from them. They said that it went into a death spiral and it crashed on them, the Mini 2. And I'm like, what? And this was not an EU unit. This was not one that was flying in the EU. It was flying in America, okay? And I'm still baffled at it crashing. So if you know
I would think
of that video,
my first suspicion would be props.
It went into he said it, and he showed the props in the video. The one thing he didn't do is he didn't show the crash from the video standpoint enough. He needed to give it was like in his intro, and then the rest of the video I would have like slowed it down, so people could look at the props if they were flying off. Because like one of the things that I did with an FPV video is that, one of the ones where I lost my camera is I just went through the footage, slowed it way down where I thought it crashed, and bang, I saw the camera fly off. And he did not do that. And he's right now, I would give him a whole ton of views just for that, just to see how he freaking crashed it. Because guys, I'm telling you, I flew a massive flight, and there was no way that thing is crashing on its own. And when it got back, I still had probably 60% battery yet. And this flight was way out there. And it was way complex, meaning there was a lot of stuff that went on in between. And guys, I pushed that thing and it did not budge. I had a little bit of like control issues, but I was getting a perfect video feed the whole time. Video feed was perfect. OcuSync too, guys. So anyway, if you guys know of that flight that I'm talking about, you're welcome to say it, but I'm not saying it. I'm not going to bring up that person's name because it's not my business to really go there, but you guys can go there because it's your prerogative, and I'm not holding you guys' hand. But if you know the flight we're talking about, I would feel free to talk about it as soon as one of you guys said it. Anyway, all you guys got to do is bring up the topic, but I'm not picking on the person, really. I'm baffled. Kai, you said you're thinking props?
That would be my first thought, because they're screwed on.
Yeah, and that's and it was
screws wasn't set right, wasn't screwed in straight or something.
Yeah, and he didn't. I don't know if he did any modifications to the prop, because you can with an FPV quad. We know this because we fly them now. You can have a screw loose, right?
Or lose your nuts.
Yeah, you can definitely lose your nuts or have a screw loose quite easily. And I don't know it.
And then you got to wait for somebody to send you new nuts.
Okay, okay. Say you have interference. Okay, say you did have an interference. Maybe I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he got too close to trees that he thought he was not close. He says that it crashed into trees. It's a possibility. He said it was low too, because I didn't see any of that. I didn't see the what I would consider to be the telling footage. And when I say define massive, I don't know what massive. Out of control quad. He said it went into a death spin and then it crashed. And like you're saying, the only thing I can think of, and that I've ever seen that my quad went into a death spin from was a prop failure. Software doesn't go haywire like that.
Well, Dan just says the props were fine. The arm was broken after crash.
Right, and I did see that. I did see we're talking about the same thing, Dan. So we don't have to mention the name. I don't want to, because I don't want to pick on anybody, because I actually like the dude. So so we're talking about the same crash. So all I saw was there was a separation of the body, and we had definitely an arm issue. But I'm like, here, I just want to look at it really quick. I really am here. I got to get a beer too, because if I get this technical, it's Friday and I can't handle it. So I can't handle getting too technical on Friday. So let me put up Ray. Let's see. Let's put up Delch. He's saying his props were fine. Arm was broken. And I'm going to look at it because, guys, this thing is I've never had a prop fly off on this. I've never had a prop failure ever. And you saw me fly the crap out of the Mini One. I have been so abusive to this thing, and I have never had that. I'm just going to look at some things so this is where the damage was. It was this arm. So if you're looking at it, it would be the left arm, and it was separated right here on the body. And, obviously that could have been the impact. The one thing I did see is he had the long legs. He had the extended legs on it. I did see that. That was not stock. I'm looking for stock issues. Let's see. Oh, I know who is it now. Yes, he's a good pilot too. Sometimes the trees come out of nowhere. And I agree with that. Maybe from behind, he caught a tree when he was back. Because he said that there were no damaged props, and I believe that. I've had a lot of crashes with the Mini, and the props would survive it, because I think the motors, once you get into a crash situation, they automatically shut down, so you just get this thing floating. And this is not going to fall that fast, and when it does fall, it's going to, if you have like trees or branches, it's going to break its fall as it comes down. And what the heck here? Oh man, my wife's calling. Hold on here. Oh boy. Okay, I should have a mute button, not for her, but for. Hello.
Hi.
You
didn't. Oh, are you on your live? Oh. I'll let you go.
Keep it.
I just wanted to make sure you didn't sign that lease.
Nope, I didn't sign any leases.
Okay, because I want to read it first. Okay.
I'm not signing anything. You signed it first. You start. You're starting this. I'm not starting it. You're the boss. I wait for the boss to sign first, and then I follow. Keeps me out of trouble.
You're only saying that because you're talking to other people.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Unless it's a drone. Okay. All right. Okay. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, but yeah, unless if it's drone related, I go like la 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 la. I didn't hear you, honey. But she can listen to this, of course. But yeah, this has to do with the lease and apartment and stuff like that. My daughter's moving again, so I'm gonna have to do the old dad move thing again. So here we go. But
strong back, weak mind.
It's okay. That's what I'm good for. But I don't know, man. We'll see. I think there's more to the story to learn, and I think it'd be interesting, guys. We learn from crashes, and obviously, I'm not gonna pick on RB's flying. So, and I've seen him fly. Yeah, he's a very careful pilot, but it'd be interesting to see what else comes from that. No trees in the sandhills of Nebraska. Hey, Sunrise Water Media. Okay. Is in the house. Okay. Yeah, I've had trees creep up on my flights. When I was flying the Mavic, I am a sissy pilot. When I was flying the Spark, I really learned a lot with the Spark, because the Spark is actually a pretty smart drone, but it has no rear sensors. So, I would get in the front of things and feel I was okay. Then I'd back away thinking I was going to do a pull away shot. There's a possibility, because he said he was photographing or videoing a canoe. And you get down really low and you want to get that pull away shot, you can get really close to people because this thing is really silent. One of the massively awesome things about it is silent. It is quiet. It is the most quiet, most smooth drone, other than I'm trying to think of maybe some toys that are much smaller, where you get ones that are, just because the motors are not very powerful and they get, they have more of a hum to them. This thing is really low pitched, and I think that's part of what makes it silent is the pitch volume is so low. But guys, I flew in some absolutely strenuous Wi-Fi. We're talking Wi-Fi, distance. I was turning, and this thing did not break one bit, not at all. So I don't know. We'll see if I put up that video or not. So I may or may not, but we'll see how that one goes. But I'm very impressed with that flight. So maybe I'll put up parts of it. So anyway, but yeah, it would be interesting. So if anybody paired Anafi is quiet, yeah. Sean Idle Studios in the house. Hey, how you doing, Sean? Yeah, the Anafi. I said it was the world's quietest drone, but now I do have like audio footage from my Anafi video, which I did compare its quietness to I think I also did a sound for the Mavic Air, and I did sound for the Autel Evo 2. This one definitely. Now, if this is in the low 50s, it would be quieter. So about 58 decibels it would have to be within 50 feet. I think I could check that out. I could try it out. Somebody's going to eventually do it, but it would be interesting for me just to, from a standpoint of a practical test. I don't know, man. Like, there's not a lot I can, they said it's reviewer proof. I can't argue that too much at this point.
Well,
Michael,
reviewer proof, but is it DAT proof?
Let's see. Hey, Kai, changing my time. Let's see. Kai question says, charging my Tiny Hawk batteries right now. Oh, speaking of batteries, I did not know there were aftermarket batteries for the Mavic Mini 1. Did you guys know that? Aftermarket chargers and batteries. I saw it. Let me show it to you. Here, let me show you this. Crap, I got to show you this. Hold on here. Holy crap. Was it on eBay? I couldn't believe it. It was a 2-battery bank, the black batteries. So let me check this out here. They were $150 for 2 batteries and a charger and the charge case. It had a charge case. So obviously they're challenging so let's see, Mavic Mini batteries, charger. We just check this out really quick here.
I think Ray County misunderstood this whole thing about taking an Air 2 for a flight. He's sticking it on an airplane.
For a flight. Yeah, that's another thing, guys. I understand that little 411. Here it is right here. Here's the charger in question.
I guess that's how you get the Mavic Air to fly to Florida for you.
I've taken my Spark on an airplane, but I have not taken the Mavic Mini. The Mini would be easier to take on an airplane, I think. It's just it's so, I don't know, it's light. It doesn't, you can throw it in your bag. I probably would carry it on board. I think you'd have to carry it on board the plane. Carry it with you. Be easy, throw it in your backpack. That's another thing, it would be nice to have now that's a pretty small case. I don't know. I'd throw that one in my backpack, I guess. This case, that's pretty small. So I don't know. Here, check me, show you this really quick. This right here. Now, this one doesn't include, this one is just the battery. Let's see, 2-way charging hub, battery charger. Now, this is just the hub, but there's actually a version with 2 batteries as well. It comes with 2 batteries and the hub. And so this is a Mavic Mini battery charger. So there's that right there. So that's what I'm saying. They've got an aftermarket version. And now the one I saw, just so you can kind of respond to the idea, said that the batteries were not suitable for the Mavic Mini or the Mini 2. Isn't it supposed to work? Isn't a Mini 2 battery supposed to work?
The Mini battery works in a Mini 2, but not the Mini 2 and the Mini.
Right. So these batteries are Mini 1 batteries, not Mini 2 batteries, I believe.
Yeah. Well, I'd have to see the specs.
Yeah. So let me see if I can find. Let me find the batteries really quick here. Hold on. Now that's the battery right there that they're showing charges on the hub. But there's. Let me see if I can find the. Here. Let's see. Oh crap! It just popped up one day. That's what she said. And I was like, oh hey, there's a. Let's see. So Mavic Mini batteries. Let me just. Let's see what happens here with this search really quick. There's the charging hub. There's the three batteries and the original flying. Look at that 3-pack. Look at how cheap that's getting. Guys, the Mavic Mini 1, guys, I flew it in the rain. I flew it, I flew it distance. I flew it up a mountain. Guys, the Mini 1 is still a good drone, guys. I crashed it 5 times. The thing is great. If you have, look at this thing. That's kind of interesting. Look at that little hub thing there. Let me see if I can find the one that I'm talking about. There's that version. Let me see if oh man, maybe it's just on eBay, but that's the same one. Okay, I'll have to check eBay, and let me just get off there for a second so I can look at it. But I'm interested in that because I still think the mini craze is going to be around for a long time. And I think that the future with GPS is going to be smaller, like you were saying, Kai, and within the European and non-US guidelines. What do you any comments about that sucker?
Well, Europe is still trying to figure out this whole implementation of these new rules. So,
yeah. Michael,
I apparently got the C0 stamp for the Mini 2 now. So now they're gonna have to figure out a way to get it onto the drones, but I'm just, those regulations kind of caught them by surprise. I think the problem is, in order to get certified for the new regulations, there's nobody to certify you yet.
Yeah, so I think that's the problem. We want bureaucracy, but we can't run government right now because it's just not safe. Hopefully we get this figured out in January, February, March, this spring, hopefully we should have vaccines all around the world by then for dang sure, but they're not, anyway, I don't want to get into COVID stuff. That's just, anyway, but that's what's holding it back right now is right now everybody's locked down. And that's another thing, I talk about, what would you want for Christmas? I think everybody just wants to be able to go outside at this point. If you live in the UK, if you live in anywhere, in a lot of places in the United States, people are obviously here. They just go, they just, put the middle finger in
they're pretty close on that vaccine.
Yeah. So, but it'll be international. Michael, I just wanted to make reference his comment about the batteries, to stay away from third-party batteries. I would say for the Mini 1, if you're buying it already secondhand, it doesn't really matter as far as warranty is concerned. I'm telling you, I was watching one. Okay. Don't guys, I know. I thought Akarisho is basically calling me the Rodney Dangerfield of the drone community. I am. I didn't get no respect. I don't, guys. I don't need any respect. I make my own respect. But I understand that comment that that third party stuff you definitely have to be wary of, especially if you have a care refresh package. It makes no sense. But my care refresh package is I crash it, I pay for it, I got to buy it again. So I'm trusting the product.
I don't see those batteries you're talking about on eBay.
Let me see if it was $150. Maybe it was a crappy. Let me just see here.
$150 you buy DJI.
$150, 2 batteries and the charger. But I'm seeing already that they're already pushing back, saying for $150 you can get 3 regular DJI brand batteries, but these were aftermarket batteries. I'm just I got to find it, guys. I should have taken a picture of it.
Charging hub and 3 batteries, $146.
Yeah, right there. They've already, if you're a third party battery distributor, you're already screwed at that point. They already undercut you. Hey, right here's those. These are the cheap. Here, let me show you this really quick. These are the cheap CPL filters. That's the ones I got. They work pretty good. They're very inexpensive, but they're not. You can't adjust them. It's not a true circular polarizer where you can adjust it. It's a preset one. So, look at that DJI Spark, man. I still love the Spark, guys. When I look at the Spark, I still get happy. Guys, it is one of the most successful. Why would you buy? What the hell is this? Oh, that doesn't even look like a mini, does it? That looks fake. That's a fake mini. Look at that. That's not even a mini. There's no way. That's a fake mini picture. Look at that. Look at the front of that. Look at the body. $489. That has got to be. Come on, that's a fake mini picture. Who took that? So I'm still looking for the battery. I can't find it, and I'll look for it while we're chatting along. I'm gonna see if I can find that. But I did. It was 2 batteries. It was that same charger. And Kai, if you can find it, put a link up, and I'll put it up. So
yeah, I can't find it.
So I'm
done looking.
Yeah, and right now you've already priced it out of the ballpark for regular mini products. So I wouldn't even like Michael was saying, I wouldn't eat more possum. Mavic 3. Okay, here we go. All right, let's get her.
Oh boy, here we go.
Look at that. Look at that
Mavic
shirt right there.
3. Mavic 3.
Yeah, the
that does everything, folds your laundry and butters your toast.
There we go. There's the shirt that I'm wearing right there. $10, guys, right there. It's not my product. I don't even care. Dronographer. All right. Anyway, 2-day sale right there for $10.99, and it actually came pretty quick. It was a good, nice little shirt, nice little graphic. All right, let's get out.
Sizes?
Yeah, they got big sizes. 2XL. That's what I bought last time. That's why they're. And you can actually you can decide where you want the logo too. They'll print it on the front or the back. So it's a nice generic. Now the shirt is not an expensive material. Like when you buy from Teespring, and guys, this is not a plug for Teespring. You can order a better quality shirt, like the soft cotton. This isn't bad. It's pretty soft, but it's not the we call it the comfort cotton, which of course, if you're a t-shirt lover like I am, aficionado, but they're more expensive. They're like $20. So if you want a 17 to 20, but it's not the fake material. It's real cotton. So anyway, t-shirts on eBay. Yeah. Okay. You guys know me, and Kai know everything. So, all right, guys, it's time. This is time for Kai. Kai's like, what? He's leaving. Yeah. I'm going to go grab a beer, Kai. I gotta
you just said you couldn't have any beer because you still have to drive later.
I'm not driving. Amelia's driving, man. She's going to drive me. I told you she was going to
drive you up the walls.
I gotta have a partner in crime at the game. So, and it has to be somebody within my family. 100% cotton. I don't think this is. I think this is like a blend. It can't be. Yeah, this is a blend. This is okay. I don't know. When you get what you pay for, $10, you don't get 100% necessarily. So here, I'll be quick. I promise. Hold on, just one second.
Right.
Be right back.
So Ray is getting a GoPro 9 for Christmas. I don't know. I'm not on board with that GoPro.
All right, Kaiser. Here we go. Now, this is the mystery. Now I'm gonna let him talk here. Let him. Sorry, Kai. I'm gonna shut my mouth. All right, here we go. Ray
Kelly is saying he's getting a GoPro 9 for Christmas.
Okay. GoPro 9.
I'm on board with that thing. I think it's just too big and too heavy.
Yeah, but if you like GoPros, I mean, it's the best and the newest, you know. Okay, all right. I know you guys are waiting for this. You want to know my opinion, what I want for Christmas. All right. If I could have it, this is what I'd ask for. I want
World peace.
What?
World peace.
I can't fly world peace. So by the way, I'm not going to tell you now. Carlsberg. It's Danish. Right?
Carlsberg?
Yeah. I can't remember having one. Ooh, smells interesting. Smells like it traveled about 1,000 to 2,000 miles.
It might have gone through some old socks too in the process.
Usually these kinds of products are. Do they actually? They don't actually ship these, do they? Or do they make them here? I think this is made here. Don't they have a plant where because they can't really ship it, can they?
I don't know. What does it say on the can? Does it say product of Denmark?
Let me check here. Let's see. It says Danish Pilsner. Let's see here. Great. Let's see. Breakthrough to be barley malt. Let's see. All right. Oh, imported by St. Killian Importing Company, Market Street, Everett, Maine. So, Carlsberg Breweries in Frederica, Denmark. Yep. Brewed and canned in Carlsberg and Frederica, Denmark. Fredericia.
Where's our Dane at? Henrik Olsen.
Yeah, tell me if it's real. Is this fake? Is this made for Americans just to make us happy? Yeah. All right. But here's a taste test. Smells good. It's very mild. I can definitely tell it's mild. Let's see how much hops are in it because it's Pilsner. I like it. It's it tastes just like Heineken.
Yeah, another tourist beer.
Oh man, yeah, tastes like Heineken. It's good. It's a good, smooth, easy to drink. And of course, it's in an American can, not those little wimpy German cans. You want to see the German cans again? Okay, right there, just like their other things. Okay,
well, no,
does
it read at the bottom of the can? Does it read 16 ounces or 500 milliliters?
It says 1 pint. We don't do, guys. We pints. 1 pint, 0.9 fluid ounces. So we don't do those European things. Okay.
No, that is 1
Are they
pint,
European?
0.9 fluid ounces, 500 milliliters.
Right there.
Yeah. See.
All right. So
German. It's a damn European thing again.
So it's like 2 of them.
Well, the small can is 0.33, and then you get the half liter, and then you go to the full.
America, right there. America. Nothing small.
Yeah, you come up kind of short.
All right. This is actually pretty good. I would recommend it. Carlsberg is good. I like mild, hoppy Pilsner beers, so it should be good. They snuck the metric system being on you. They did. Freaking metric system. Now we have the metric system on all our stuff. So this right here has 473 milliliters, 16 fluid ounces. Now, obviously that's been canned here because the milliliters are even and the fluid ounces are even and the milliliters are not. So 470, it would be 500, right? If it was full.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that was European. You're right. It's just a double. They still make those in Europe, don't they? Wouldn't they just use a can like that and pour it into a big glass or something? Or not?
No.
I guess it would just be.
No, it'd be a great big can, and they have a machine where. No.
Okay, all right. Okay. Do they sell the big cans? Of course. I guess you have to pay double. Yeah. Okay. Just checking. I can't remember because I went.
They don't hardly sell any cans in Europe.
Oh, that's right. You told me that. It's only recyclable glass, right?
Most of it is glass, and for soft drinks, it's mostly plastic.
Plastic.
But they have return on everything or deposit on everything. Yeah. So when you go,
I take and throw these in the freaking recycle, and then the recycler throws it in the trash. That's the American way. I I don't understand that one at all. I'm trying to do my part. I'm trying to recycle, guys. All right. Let's say
that Miles already shipped.
Woo. I fly metric, born in the US of A. Yeah. Metric is most industry is metric. Medical system is metric. Everything's metric in America too. You guys know that. The only people that don't use metric are consumers. We just say, screw it, give us a pint, give us an ounce. We still use, quart. It's just something that we recognize. And the British are the same way. We're not going to Brexit to the metric system.
Yeah, but the Brits drive on the wrong side of the road.
And that's the worst part about them. Next to the South Africans, I think South Africans drive on the wrong side too.
Australians do too.
Yeah, that's right. And that's all that British, man. And the first thing we did when we won the American Revolution is we started driving on the right side of the road. Do you know that?
I don't think anybody.
I'm making that up
at that point.
You're correct. All right. Let's see. I guess let's see. Eat more possum. I'll guess it's the whine of the transformer and the charger. Probably not an inactive of problem. So he was talking about. Let's see. He was in a conversation with the lipos. I hear a high pitched sound while charging my lipos. Here, let's put Sunrise Water Media up there. He hears a high pitched sound while charging his lipos. Does that mean anything in particular?
Might be the cooling fan in the charger.
Yeah, since my charger's so cheap, it probably doesn't have a cooling fan.
We're talking about electric chargers, the ones that you plug into the wall.
Right.
Yours that plugs into, I don't know.
plugs into another lipo. But yeah, I would agree with that. The only thing that makes mechanical sounds is got to be another mechanical or moving part. So, yeah, anytime you get strange sounds, it's usually a cooling fan. With computers, it's the same way. If you get a lot of running of your cooling fan, meaning that sometimes you need to, I would get an air compressor, and maybe if it sits around a lot, maybe blow out the air, the air jacket around probably the heat sink in there, because it can get dusty, and then the fan will run more. You got a lot of things that'll.
Oh, Curry Kenton reviewed a charger this week, and that thing was loud.
Really? Yeah, it shouldn't. Your charger shouldn't make any noise. It really shouldn't. If you want to be sneaky about flying your drone, and you don't want your wife to know, you need a quiet charger, guys. So. That's from my experience. I'm not going to let my wife know any of these secrets of mine.
Yeah, that's why we put them on air, so the wife don't find out.
Well, no, the safest place to talk is on the air. She avoids this crap with the plague. The last thing she's going to do is listen to one of my freaking live streams.
That's the impression she's giving you. She's got a friend somewhere that's watching this just for her, and gives her the summary tomorrow morning.
Hey, Brock. Hey, Brock. I'm gonna give you some helpful and some leanings for you, because I understand, guys. If you already have a really, really good platform, Mini One, for example, I totally and so many people have flown the living crap out of it, and they still support it. There's really no reason to really do changes, guys. I flew at 1,500 feet to the top of a mountain. I flew it 2 miles and crashed and came back and retrieved it, and then flew it another 2 miles, crashed and retrieved it. And then I flew the crap out of it, and it's came back.
Well, the only reason it crashed is for your lack of sense of direction, and you ended up going the wrong way.
I always check my map now. After that embarrassing, and like Acarisho's saying, my Rodney Dangerfield moments, at least I put them on there. I'm not going to hide that I make mistakes. I mean, I actually get bored of people that constantly hide their mistakes. It's bullcrap, and I think a lot of their hiding of their mistakes has to do with, we got the Lone Rangers out there that are basically turning people in for doing stuff that's totally safe. That kind of crap. So, I understand that, we don't need police officers out there in the drone community. We really don't. Where people say we do, we don't need that. People are smart, and they're going to do, intelligent things, and flying over a body of water where the only thing you could do is lose $300 is okay, guys. Flying on, above rocks, that the only thing that can happen is your little Mavic Mini can drop 1,000 feet by, rock by rock by rock. First of all, it's going to drop like 200 feet. It's going to hit the first rock. Then it's going to hit another rock, another 50 feet away. Then it's going to hit another rock. And pretty soon, by the time it falls anymore, there's going to be no Mavic Mini left. So, and it's not going to light the mountain on fire because of the lipo. Because the mountain's made of freaking rocks. There you go. Last thing I'm going to say.
Yeah, and we enjoy watching you hiking and puffing and puffing.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, if you live in town and you want to drop your drone on people's heads, you do that. Make sure you don't do that.
Well, I can't fly where I'm at right here because the Air Force Base is too close.
Guys, the drones today, when you lift off, they tell you can or you can't fly. There you go. And then if you get too high, they tell you, hey, look out. You might be getting a little too high. Like when I did my drone race. Guys, I was on the top of a freaking volcanic mountain, okay? And it's not that high. I think it's about 580 at the most. No, it isn't 580. Well, 580 from where I was standing, because I was like 100 something. So basically, when you're up there, you're about 415, something like that, just in the range. But you're 10 feet off the ground. Then, of course, as you get over and off of that feature, you start to descend into and staying with your legal altitude. So, guys, if you live around mountains and you live around rock features, you're gonna go higher than your 400-foot limit, as long as you basically are skirting within 500 feet of that feature. So your drone needs to just be within 500 feet of it and above, an area that's less than 400 feet. It's really simple, and you can easily plan out your flights. And most people, are gonna, shy away from that because it's scary. Because, guys, if you lose your drone, you ain't getting it back. So, unless you want to.
Here we have an interesting comment. People for the ethical treatment of rocks.
Well,
are those ones that get them off?
People for okay. I'm a lover of the rocks that I basically fly around, and I got a picture. Can I show you a picture? Guys, I'm going to show you something. I am totally disgusted by this. I'm going to show you. You got to see this. This is horrible. So I'm going to make sure that it's a video. Damn it. Can I get a screenshot of it? It's a short video. It's like 2 seconds of a video here. I'm going to make sure it's on my photos. So hold on here. All right, it's there. All right, I just want to make sure it was there. Hold on, I'm going to find this for you guys. But talking about the ethical treatment of rocks, we are going to see that right now. Check this out. This is what this freaking community of mine that I love is doing, and I'm totally horrified by it. And yes, I am a. They're
going to paint your rocks red.
Here, I'm just going to show you this thing right here. Here, I'm going to put it up. There's no sound except for me going, what the frick? It's really like that. So check this out. Look what they did to my beautiful community. Check this out. Let me screen share this. Look what they did to my beautiful neighborhood. What the hell is that? Tell me, Kai. Look at that thing. That is on my beautiful corner. That is a horrible looking building. Guys, I am surrounded by the most beautiful country on the face of the planet.
Somebody tried to cut out the Alamo with sheet metal.
Oh no!
You're recreating the Alamo.
It's the Alamo. It's the sheet metal Alamo. I can see Davy Crockett sitting out there. All right, guys, get out your drones. Hanging over the sheet metal Alamo. That's the funniest thing ever. I'm gonna
be a movie theater or something.
No, it's like a dollar store. I put a freaking dollar store in my corner. That's about 3 blocks away from my house. That's horrible. Oh my God. Obviously, it's not finished. I mean, they're going to probably paint it and they're going to do finish work on it. But that is the ugliest thing ever. That is the most horrible thing. Guys, across the street from it is a bank, and the bank is beautiful. It was done in, this is what happens when your planning and zoning commission is basically in bed with the mayor. And believe me, the people that live right next, guys, there is a house like here. Let me see if I can play it really quick. Guys, I know this happens everywhere, but this is the ugliest damn thing I've ever seen. And anyway, over to this left side there's a house that's like right next to the parking lot. And they came to me one day and with a petition. And I'm like, guys, I'm going to sign it. but let me just tell you a little bit about this family. They're all related. The planning and zoning guy is related to the mayor, to the guy that's building the building across the street. They're all like in the same family. So I'm like,
welcome to Utah.
Yep. Well, yeah. Welcome to nepotism, and it's America. It's just kind of crap.
They got the family tree in the middle of the picture right there.
Right there. They got the sign with the people walking. So anyway, it's just interesting, guys. I'm telling you, just a few miles away from here are the beautiful places that I show you that I fly. Look at that crap sitting there. Of course, you can say
Metal Alamo. How about that?
Look at the street name, Pioneer Parkway. It's such a nice street, Pioneer, and then you got the freaking Alamo right there. All right. Anyway, that's the progress for you. All right. Sheet metal Alamo. That is funny as crap. So anyway, it happens. It happens. I'm not worried about like property values or anything like that. I just think it's ugly. And and of course it's not finished. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. There were other things that were going to be planned on putting there, but anyway, fun. I just thought that'd be kind of fun. Nothing wrong with dollar stores. Here's Ray Kelly. He said, I like dollar stores, but a Walmart would have been better there. Can you imagine a Walmart there? Holy crap. We would have 24 hours a day cars coming and going. You couldn't you can't fit a Walmart on that corner. It's way too small. The whole entire Walmart would have taken up.
A better use for that place would have been a DGI store of Utah.
I should show you guys. You've seen the grocery store that I've flown from across the street and you never even notice it. It's got like solar panels all over the top of it. The solar guys, I'm a huge proponent of actually fossil fuels too, but solar, you can actually supplement your building's power with solar. So they power all the light systems and the cooling systems actually for the refrigeration there. But the whole roof is solar panels. Guys, we get 360 days of sun a year. The other 5 days it's cloudy. And, so it's awesome. But this building is just made in the most archaic style. I'm thinking about buying it. If I had the money, I would. I'd just buy it, make it into a dad random studio. And then, of course, I'd change the whole outside and put a big giant yellow duck on it and make it way better. A big chartreuse duck on it. But all right, let's see what else we got in here. Alchemist is in here. Hey, all right, say hello to you from the UK. Hey, thank you for popping in because we know how difficult it is. And check this out. You see the stream right there. If you would, that's the Nightbot. Holy crap! Sorry about that. Didn't want to do that. Holy crap! Sorry, Nightbot. Check out Cumbria, UK. The Alchemist, check him out. But I appreciate him popping in. So thank you for popping in. Let's see. And because in the UK, what time is it right now? They don't have to come here.
It's about 1 a.m.
Yeah, 1 o'clock in the morning. And of course
they're midnight. They're off by an hour.
Yeah. So, so coming into my stream at midnight, it's Saturday there. So probably not getting any action. Anyway, did I say that? Maybe did get it. What am I doing? Stop talking, Dad Random.
He probably done got thrown out of the pub.
Okay. I'm just kidding.
Or need the restroom. He just fired up his smartphone on the throne.
Hey, basically, he's going to the bathroom right now. He's like, oh crap, well here's Dad random, probably just got back from the pub. Sunrise Water Media. Hey, take it easy. We'll check it out. Anybody have any other guys? Hey, Sunrise. I didn't tell you what I wanted for Christmas yet. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get him to hold on. Pubs are closed and wife asleep. Woody Drones, thank you for popping in. I appreciate you making a comment. Guys, this is what I'm looking for. Autel Mini. I want an Autel Mini. I want another drone company to come out with a small drone. An Autel Mini. Why not? An Autel, like an Air version, a shorter, a smaller version.
Why would you already have the Evo 1? That is the Autel Mini.
It's not a mini. It's big. It's humongous. It's like this big.
I know. I've got
like a 7-inch.
Right there.
I know it's an awesome drone, but it's not a mini. I'm talking like a 5-inch or smaller, 4-inch, a mini. Okay, what's the props? This is about a 4-inch. This is about a 4-inch prop, right? So, come on, Autel Mini. Anybody want an Autel Mini? Would you buy it? I would be adding a Japanese style gazebo in my yard in the spring. Sweet. Hey, Ray, show us your building of it. Okay, nice. That would be kind of cool. I'd like to see that progress as you build it.
Make sure you put a landing pad on top of the roof.
Yeah, can we name it? Ray, can we name the gazebo? Yeah, Dan would like an Autel Mini. Why not? Bring me a small version of the Evo. Just a smaller version. I like the same controller though. I don't want you to change the controller. It would be a perfect mini platform controller.
Well, just good thing 808 State can't hear you right now.
I do like the smaller controller. It does have a small screen. Take the same controller, make the screen just a little bit bigger. I like the controller. I'm really not bad. Flip it. I like the down facing antennas because I like that they're clear of the mount. And make the handles do something. Don't just have handles. Make them hold a phone or something like that. Make them usable. But I would say that would be a great platform. I don't know why. Let's say the Emax Tiny Hawk 11. Freestyle, any good for the beginning? Emax Tiny Hawk 11. Do they have such a thing? Or is that a fun joke there, Woody Drones? Because it's probably coming I would say an Emax Tiny Hawk. I would say another Emax, like a freestyle version, because I really like.
DC's saying he's talking about the Tiny Hawk 2 freestyle.
Oh, and 2. Gotcha.
The next one.
All right, I see. All right. What do you think, Kai?
Matter of fact, Sunrise Water Media has a Emax Tiny Hawk 2 freestyle.
Really? Yeah. Woody, the one thing I do like about it is I told you that I modified my rocket with the freestyle drone props. Now I couldn't put the full 3-inch props on, but I put a smaller version on and I really like those props. Emax knows how to make props. They really do. They're as good as the GemFan props. They're robust and they have their own unique design. I really like it. So instead of putting 4 props on it, they put 3 and then they have just widened them out. There you go. I haven't flown it with my new ones, but I will have videos coming out very shortly. Maybe this weekend because I haven't flown FPV in a while. And it's time. I need to get my sticks going, man. I need to. So this is what Woody Drone was talking about, and he's looking for. He thought that a Tiny Hawk 2 or a new version of the Tiny Hawk Freestyle would be cool, and I do agree with that.
No, he's just asking the general question.
Oh, it's a fun quad. Oh yeah, it's a fun quad for sure. Let's see, Sean Reynolds.
There's a lot of guys that use that for starter drone. FPV.
I just don't like the controller. I think the controller sucks.
But I do. Tiny Hawk 2 Freestyle is available in a different kit. That's not the straight up Emax kit.
Yeah. I know they're trying to save money.
A Beta FPV controller and Fat Shark Recon box goggle with it for like $279 or something like that.
They could make a budget controller for it and not make it so like it's cavernous. You know, like it's like
controller. The Beta FPV is a budget controller. It costs $40.
Right, and the cost is right. I know they're trying to keep the cost down. Totally need to do that, guys. We have too many expensive things out right now, and people can't afford it, especially going into this next year. Guys, there is a recession coming. I'm not crying the chicken. Here, let me get this. I'm not crying chicken little that the sky is falling, but guys, we know it. We can feel it. A lot of people are already feeling it. There is going to be a definitely a mini recession a mini recession, and we're going to have people just aren't going to be able to afford those expensive products. So I think consumers are going to dictate a less expensive product, and one that obviously is going to be still of quality, because most of us like good quality products, and I know Emax can put out good stuff. The
Emax makes good stuff, but you want to future-proof yourself a little bit,
right? But the control
go with the better kit. Get FPV has it, and the Recon, the Fat Shark Recon goggles, they're box goggles. I mean, my preference would be the Scout goggles, but the Beta FPV controller is definitely a capable controller. And it's somewhat future-proof because D8 and D16 and FreeSky or FrSky protocols.
Right.
So you can use it for several different quads.
So if you're interested, if you're thinking about, and that's, I think Kai made a really good point, is I think if you're thinking about going into FPV, which is a very affordable hobby, because you can piece out what you need. And then you can also buy new drones to make yourself feel better. Or quads that are less expensive, way less expensive. Plus, you can build if you want to and really piece it out. And I really loved the process of changing things in and out of the rocket. The rocket was I'd say a little on the higher price because it was a bind and fly. Plus, it had the DJI Air unit in, which I really recommend because it's a really easy solution to having good quality digital video. But it allowed you to do a little modification. So I tried a couple different prop designs, and it did improve its performance. Plus, you can put less expensive batteries on if you want to. You can mess around with camera options. So if you're really worried about cost, I think FPV eventually, if you start out right, it can be more future-proof, And with a controller, you want the protocols to be available and not be a dying protocol. And that's the other thing, is you want to keep relevant when it comes to controller protocols. So, I mean, I'm still trying to find. Kai, I'm still trying to find it.
You want to future-proof yourself on a controller. Look at Radiomaster TX16S.
Right, the multi-protocol jumpers.
It's multi-protocol, and then you can pop a JR module in the back to either go to FreeSky or go to Crossfire, Ghost, or the new Tracer from Crossfire, which Tracer is a 2.4 gig system that basically puts Crossfire on the 2.4 gig band. It's for shorter range than Crossfire.
Yeah, so there's a lot of options out there, and I hate to see anybody, especially around this time, get backing yourself into a corner when it comes to I have to have this. There's so many options right now. I'm just telling you right now, before you go and buy a Potenzic or something like that, find a used Mini one. Okay, you'll be able to find used Mini 2s real soon too, but find a Mini 1. Their batteries are in $30. I'm looking at a battery now for $38. drones are running here. Oh, that's 2A charging hub again, but it doesn't have the batteries. Maybe it came with mini batteries and the charging hub was separate. That makes sense. So that would be $28, 30, 20, 40, 20, let's see, 30, 60, 90. That didn't make any sense because 30, 60, 90 that's what it would cost for 2 batteries and the charging hub right now. So about $90 for a 2 battery charging hub and 2 regular batteries. Right now, a mini battery charger is about $50 for a three bank. So that's so anyway. Oh, here we go. What the hell is that? Look at this. Check this out. Here we go. Check this out right here. $52. Now, it says taken out of the box, charge 1 battery, use 1, never used. Charger, 2 batteries. $52. No, that's a bid. That's a bid. But yeah, it's a bid. So you could get this for, I bet you this person settles for $100. I guarantee it.
Well, it's whatever highest bid it's going to be.
Now, there's so much of this stuff out there. Look at this. 46, 45. Let me see. Yeah, I did get suckered into the bid thing here. Let's see. I'm trying to find that. 37. These batteries are like trending at 39. So what they're doing is they're being competitive with that $39 price. And I'm not worried about used mini batteries. I am really not. People just don't fly them that much. And you can buy, and there's a 2A, there's that 2A charging up. So $30, 30, 60, yeah, $90 for 2 batteries and a charger.
Oh, so, speaking of batteries, if anybody needs a battery for an Air 1, get a hold of me.
All right. You got more batteries?
I've got one more.
He's holding out on me. All right, just kidding.
Only has 9 charge cycles on it at this time.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Kai set me up with one of his batteries, and they're freaking, they're what, 18-minute batteries, lipos. Yeah. I have, my biggest problem is I haven't set mine up to, mine will discharge really fast, so I haven't set up my quad to keep it for, I think you can set it up. What's the longest? 2 weeks under charge, and then it starts to discharge.
Because on the Air, you can't adjust. You cannot set it on the Air.
Oh, okay. That sucks because it seems like about 5 days. Dennis Knifer. I'd say Knifer, right? Knifa. Thanks for popping in. We really appreciate you popping in here. But yeah, I'm just looking at batteries.
Kelly's got to go too. So
yeah. See, we are getting 5
shrimp dinner.
Yeah, shrimp dinner. Nice. So see you, Dan. Hey, Dan, thank you for the 411. Hey, Dan, crap. He just reminded me of this. Dan, now I'm going to make sure he gets credit for this. But Dan, here, let me just, Dan, let's see. This is Femi Pocket. Femi Pocket 2. There's a leak out for this right here. There it is right there. No, there is not where it is. He sent me here. I got to go to my email now. Damn it. I got to get that off there. I got too much crap going on. Let's see here. Crap here. Sorry. Let me get it off of there. So you're not you're staring at the mountains. That wasn't bad. But I just want to see this first. I want to find it before I, but Femi Pocket, it's here. Let me just look at my email. That's what I got to do.
You all need to quit telling us what you're having for dinner tonight. I mean,
I'm hungry. I don't know.
I'm getting hungry too. Now it's burgers.
Ooh, burgers. Oh, just a plain old, like, thick, juicy prime burger. Oh, that is so good. Here, this is the leak. He said it's a leak. Femi is a big company, guys. Femi is a big Chinese corporation. They are not small whatsoever. But this is the YouTube promo for the new Femi Pocket 2. So let's see if I can get this to come up here. Ooh. Okay, we could play it maybe. Let's see if we can get it up here. Let's put it up with us. There it is right there. Can you hear that? I probably don't have the sound on. That's okay. There it is, the Fimi Pocket 2.
And
there you go. 3-axis gimbal, 1 to 120. They were already a wide-angle camera. 4K 30. They've changed nothing. Let's see. Multiple shooting modes, all in one design. Face detection, smart track. They have pretty good face chat. Noise canceling mic. Their sound was terrible. So hopefully they make that better. I'm just going to click through it really quick. Just so, but this is the Fimi Pocket 2. Of course, they have a front-facing screen that's much bigger. This is a, let's see, classic track shape oval design. So they have a trackpad on the front instead of a button. So they've now, once again, they've innovated, less slippery in your hands and makes you more comfortable when holding it. Track-shaped oval design. Let's see, what else they got here? Oh, that's a single button. It looks like a multi-function button. But there it is. There's the Fimi Pocket 2. There you go. Oh, and it's got a quarter inch thing, mount on the bottom. There's a record button. That's got to be a multi-function button. So anyway, interesting. So I just thought that would be kind of interesting. I already had something called ultra wide. The only way you get ultra wide on the DJI Mavic or the Mini 2 is with a separate lens. This one has it inside of it already. So 128 degrees. It does give you a really wide field of view. I was happy with the image quality, but it was a little over. The best way I could say it is over HD'd. They had like a default auto HD, and to me it was overdone. It was too fake. So like when you looked at my face, it looked like I had I had smallpox when I took some of the video, and I'm like, holy crap, does my face look that horrible? So, and it probably did. So anyway, I thought that would be interesting for some of you guys to check out the Fimi Pocket 2. I don't know if I'm a buyer of that yet. I don't know. I did like testing out the other version. I like small cameras. I'm a small area. There's some numbers right there. So anyway, 145 grams, 90-degree pitch angle, 2600 mAh battery, 9.62 watts, 3.7 volts, 802.11 Wi-Fi. So it does have Wi-Fi. Their Wi-Fi sucked too.
18500.
The what?
Lithium-ion battery in it.
What'd you say?
But from the sounds of things, that thing runs on the 18500 lithium-ion battery.
So it's they say that it has like 300 minutes of standby time. So that's a lot but they always say that they overblow it. It's kind of like flight time with cameras. So it'll be interesting.
Standby time, basically, you turn it off and you can leave it for 300 hours before you have to recharge it.
Right, and for people that are like spending a lot of time outdoors they turn it off or you leave it and it goes into hibernation mode, because it is kind of nice to reactivate it and not have to go through the setup. But just to be honest, the Pocket 2, when you do the setup, it's like on. So it's not like you got to wait very long.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not into those things.
The gimbal cameras, yeah, I know. Kai, like
I've got a gimbal for my cell phone, and that's plenty good enough for me for what I need to do.
Yeah, I'm always looking for the new things, and I thought it was kind of interesting. So I don't know. It was a $200 purchase. They priced themselves under the Feiyutech gimbal camera, where Kai's kind of like, he's kind of an action camera guy. I like unique and new, so we'll see. I'll tell you if I'm a buyer of it. I don't know. I don't know yet. And it says has LOS stabilization addition. So it does have. It has so thanks to Dan popped in. He's excited. So it has a 2 sets of stabilizing. I haven't looked at it closely yet. So thanks, Dan. $199. Oh shiz, they did it to me again. No, I hate new that basically I can go, I might buy this because the DJI, I need an action camera. I don't need this. And I can buy a freaking DJI product for the same price and get 2 batteries.
3 batteries.
3 batteries. Anyway, so I don't know.
The Osmo Comps was 1, and then the charging kit has 2 more. So you got total 3 batteries.
So that's right. I didn't even think about that. So we'll check it out. Dan, I'm going to check it out for you. I'll see. I don't know if I'm a buyer yet, but I will do my research. I'm sure it's going to be a product that if it's not released quite yet, but it will be easy to get. I will have to order it from Hong Kong probably. They don't sell them. Usually they don't pre-sell them in the United States, but I think China has kind of learned from their past mistakes about putting products out. So I wouldn't be surprised if they already have a shipping container sitting in an LA right now, or in Texas, or wherever else they'll have shipping containers sitting ready to ship. So because they're smart about that, they are getting better about shipping things, and they know Americans are like, we like McDonald's, we like it tomorrow. So anyway, there's good deals out there, isn't there, Kai?
There are some good deals out there.
So yeah, so I think we should look. I think anything you want that you're thinking about for Christmas there? Come on, Kai, you didn't share with us what you were thinking. I want the Evo Mini 1.
Well, I don't want to get any smaller right now.
That's what she said.
She don't like it small either.
You don't want to. Yeah, I can understand that. Small.
She wants something she can wrap her arms around.
That's right. We like that. We like our drones. Like. So yeah, I don't know. What do you? Is there anything? Are you pretty satisfied with kind of the state of things? Are you kind of like one of those people that's like, I don't need anything right now. I think I'm good. The world right now is in kind of a shambles, and we got to wait it out maybe.
Well,
you're gonna wait for the world to get better.
Really looking into this whole 4-inch craze that's going, or hype, or whatever you want to call it, that's going on right now.
Right, the long range 4-inch hype.
We will get 5 different models on the market now. You got the Flywheel Explorer, you have the Baby Croc, you have the Chimera 4-inch, you have the Catalyst Machine Works Shocker, and the Diatone Roma for whatever the thing is called.
I just threw in the Femi Palm 2 link, so if you want to check that out, that's from Dan. Yeah, I'm conflicted now, like you a little bit. If somebody came, if for Christmas somebody just said, here's a Titan like you have, okay, I would really be excited about that. It's with now the air unit Titan, right? Comes with the air unit, right? Yeah. That's a really cool 5-inch option right now. So I would be excited about that.
That thing is solid.
Yeah. I'm an FPV.
People have reservations about it because of design and what have you. I don't think really that's an issue.
Yeah.
I'm not going to use it for Bando Basher.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm going to tweak it toward long range.
Yeah, I think you could. I think that's what people are going to do. I'm with you.
I've already got parts printed up, 3D printed up to relocate the antennas in the back to allow for GPS put on the back. Matter of fact, I already got it laying here.
Oh wow, there's the Crossfire.
Yep, Crossfire
and the GPS.
That all just mount right on the back end of the Titan.
Maybe oh man. I wish what I need. I wish that you could print. I got to get a printer, guys. I've already figured that out. I need to print my own crap because like Kai's doing, I'm interested in that. And like right now I have the GPS is set up on my on my crock, and I would like it to be pushed out a little bit further back. And you could make your own part. Like I could retrofit a part for one quad and then redesign it so it will fit on my crock to move the angle of it too. Cause mine's a flat one. And some of them are set up so when your drone is in its optimal flight mode, it makes it level. So it faces up. So it's basically a, already, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to explain it. Baby crocodile baby crushes them all. Eat More Possum says, and he's got some experience to tell us that. Yeah, Dennis, say thank you for popping in. Appreciate it.
Is on my radar big time.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with that. That's okay. Now I just changed my mind on my Christmas present. If somebody dropped a baby croc with a long range battery, I would cry right now. I would start crying if it showed up in the mail. I would literally weep because it would be exciting for me. I would definitely enjoy that. So, but let's see. So, yep, GPS got to run, guys. So, Dennis, hey, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you popping in. Eat More Possum, of course, is bragging about his 4-inch and is very excited for the 4-inch. And he, of course, Brent has also flown the rocket. And guys, I know there's a lot of really good starters out there, but if you want to start with a robust little, it's a 2-inch, but I've actually turned it into a 2.5-inch. The crocodile, the little croc, not the rocket is a really, really good little robust crash all the time. It's not a bando basher, but it really takes some good abuse. I'd say that. So anyway, Lone Star's got something on there. Let me just add this up here on the stream right now. There, check that out right now.
That is how you work with 3D designs right here.
Now, is that a program you can just? Do you have to purchase that program?
No, this one I purchased. This is worth a few dozen drones.
Yeah, it's a pretty obviously you can look at how it's been, like the design on it. And he's also got some experience with design. So you understand that this is not something that anybody just can go and do really quickly.
No, this is SolidWorks, which SolidWorks is one of the better softwares out there for 3D design.
For CAD, right? And it's perfect for 3D printing. So that's right.
It creates an STL file that you put in your slicer and then print out your part.
Yeah.
That particular thing is a little camera housing for the AR wing.
Very nice. And you can see that it custom made a nose cone for him, and it's of course TPS, so it's rubberized. TPS, they say that. Yeah, it shows you what I know. That's why, like I said, that's why Kai's here, because I screw up all the time. But it makes it pliable and rubberized, and most of you guys that are FPV flyers know that. But it's it of course creates a more durable product that you can fly more because of that. Eat More Possum said, I love the GPS rescue. And he said that he gets quick satellite locks. My crocodile, my 6-inch croc does not give me super fast lock. It takes me a while, but you kind of explained to me one time that it's kind of like it's a hot and a cold start. If you start cold, it takes a while for your quad to basically find its location.
Yeah, and take up to 30 seconds for it to find its location.
Right. So, and then after that, it knows it and it's smart lock. So you're
I'd like to see the GPS that's on your thing, because the telltale sign is, or the ones that are faster. Let me pull this one off here. You can see right there by my finger.
Okay.
Well,
mine's not that like that.
You got a little battery. That little battery, it kind of helps it remember where it's at.
Oh, cool. So could I retrofit my GPS?
Probably.
So I could go and plug a new one in. What I have to do would Betaflight recognize it right away?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just have to make sure that the plug on it is wired the same as what you've got, or change the prongs around. I mean,
this is Eat More Possum right now. He's like, you see all the dollar signs there? Check this out. That's what he's referring to 3D printing software. And now most people, if they get 3D printers, you can find custom made stuff already, and you can put that into your printer. But making your own software, or making your own parts requires a printing, a CAD program. So that creates what kind of files?
STL files.
STL files. So that's the type of file that it needs to read to make a 3D
files, whatever.
So, and that's something that I'm interested in. I'm one of those tech nuts. I love technology, especially this kind of talk. So now I'm thinking about my next step that's not drone related, not camera related, that could be, I need to start printing things. I want to learn the technology. It's not that I'm not going to make any money doing it. I want to learn it. I'm interested in it, and that's enough for me. So, but maybe that's my Christmas present.
So Emo Fusion is talking about Fusion 360. That's a Autodesk product, I believe.
Okay. But once again, let me put this up. Yes.
I think he's missing about 3 or 4 of them.
Let me put those up here. Here, let me do it a couple times so we relate. Yeah. So yeah, you get into like if kind of like this. If a software is used a lot, it's less expensive than if it's used like in specialized like CAD stuff. It's used in educational settings. It's used in industrial settings. It's used obviously by other than that, but it's not used by billions of people. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of software. So
SolidWorks is just shy of the 5-digit mark. So
wow. Yeah. And a lot of people are basically piggybacking off of a business they're already working for, and they're just like they're moonlighting with their software that they have access to.
This one I own outright. This is mine.
And I'm not claiming anything. I'm just saying that sometimes we do that. You get that opportunity. Hey, dude, if it's there and you can use it, and you're not hurting anybody and you're not doing it during your work time, heck with it. Make what you want. So, I'm all for that. Woody Drones. Let's see what Woody Drones has. I'm just putting stuff up here. You can always get a printer and ask Lone Star very nicely for the file. Yes, you could, and he would be very gracious. He would be very gracious to do that.
Website full of stuff ready for you to download. STL file, put in your slicer and print it. Thingiverse.
So, yeah, Thingiverse is. He did show me that. I did not. I looked at it on my phone. It's just loaded with things. So that's why, hence the name Thingiverse. So,
Thingiverse is really it's a great site. I mean, why recreate the wheel if somebody already did it,
I totally agree. I'm with you on that. All right, we're about 5:38. We are at the point. We had actually another really good stream. I think we're getting better. I think Kai and I really thank Kai for partnering up with me, but I think our stream is getting better and better. I think we're deciding at the right time what things are really interesting to talk about. I think we're getting a lot of good feedback from you guys, but bring more feedback if you want to. We didn't, like, for example, this is the second week in a row we haven't put up a freaking video of the week. Holy crap. Do you have a video you want to share? If you want to throw it up there, we could do that.
I haven't got anything. I mean, I haven't really seen anything jumping out at me.
Yeah, and now let me think if I there's always stuff out there. So,
well, I've been kind of looking at this the new digital kid in town. Let's talk about that one for a second.
Which one now?
The new digital kid in town.
Okay. So what do they call? What are you talking about now?
Fat Shark Bite.
Oh, Shark Bite.
Their digital system.
Okay.
Digital entry into the digital world.
All right.
and yeah, analog digital, as some refer to it. It's a module that plugs into your Fat Shark goggles on an HDMI port.
Okay.
So most of box goggles are out at that point, but I see an application for it for DRL and what's that, drone racing and drone Champions League and them guys that want to show on screen what the pilots are seeing. I think that'll be really good for that. But I think in the freestyle, the DJI is still king of the hill.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we keep coming to. This is actually Eat More Possum's channel here. But what did you fly? Where were you flying here? This is November 17th. I don't have the details on this, but I like that. There we go. Like the flag there, and he's in a cemetery. Okay, this isn't Veterans Day, is it? No. So he's just doing this is an FPV flight, I believe. I think maybe not. I can't tell because he's not doing anything fancy. So
looks like a long range.
Could be long range. Oh, Croc. Yeah, there we go. Baby Croc footage. Can he corroborate his flight? Let's see what he's got. Oh, yep, he's got goggles right there. Bang. We caught him right there. There, he's got the goggles on. We caught him. Hey, if his wife is watching right there, your husband said he went to the funeral and he didn't really go to the funeral that he said he was going to. He actually was flying his drone at the cemetery. So now, guys, I'm making up. That's supposed to be a joke with fun, but yeah. So cool. It must be. Yeah, I agree. That's probably Baby Croc. It doesn't give me a.
Yeah, Eat More Possum. Is it Baby Croc or not?
Let's see.
Pop in.
Oh yeah, it's 1080. So let me put it up at 1080. So it looks like 1080 footage. Let's see what it rendered at. Hey, that looks familiar. Yeah, that is. That looks dead. That looks like I can usually tell. He did a nice job with just getting the shots that he wanted. I like that. And here he just was doing he just did a couple of shares, which was cool. He got the funeral, or not the funeral. He got the cemetery, and then he got the flag as he's coming down. I like that. That's really cool. But there it is in 1080.
Why would he wear goggles? Was to zoom?
Oh, that was because he likes to. He does that. He takes. Yes, because it's cool. It makes you. It's a more fun way to fly when you got the immersive goggles. So he just does it for fun. He's told me that he likes to.
How do you put the goggles on the
smart controller? Smart controller.
Okay.
Yeah, he basically HDMI's out of the smart controller, right, and then into HDMI port on a box goggle or something like that. Or I don't think, can you HDMI into your DJI goggles?
No, I don't have an HDMI in.
Okay. Hey, Possum, would you kind of share with us what you did there? Because it's cool. Because some people do GPS with goggles, and I've done it with, like, for example, but I've used a fake box goggle, which suck, by the way. You want to do the real stuff. Let's see if he'll give us an idea. But look at the footage, though. Now, this is obviously 1080 with the Mavic Zoom. Which, guys, you're going to get, let's see, low flying funeral at a funeral, LOL Mavic 2 Zoom. So there we go. And he's just like, I know he's laughing but pretty cool though. I like that. To me, that's right there is a still frame. And
nothing like paying your respects by buzzing over
by drone. Heck yeah.
Was a drone.
Hey guys, let me tell you something. If I kick the bucket at a young age, one of you guys better buzz my freaking funeral plot and give me a view, dude. Okay. That's all I want. Don't come to the freaking funeral. Just come with a drone, buzz the crap out of it, freaking get multiple angles. And you got to be able to see rest in peace. And I got to have some kind of drone thing on it, and then just fly away right there and then just head off into the freaking abyss. That would make me feel really good. So that was the black bill of my cap. No goggles. Okay.
What we're going to do? We're going to cremate you hang your ashes off the bottom of a
airdrop me over the
freaking drop you somewhere and
airdrop me over the canyon or something. You could do that, or at the top of the Red Mountain. Do that, but make sure there's a bunch of hikers there. Freaking drop my ashes right on the top of a bunch of hikers. Just go woof.
Well, the drill will take care of that.
We're gonna leave it right here.
Downdraft from the props.
Kai, this is the perfect ending right here. This is it. This is the flag. This is awesome. This is what I like to finish on right here. And awesome. All right, let's say. So, anyways, guys, we've got to call this. I got to end, man. It's 5:45, and I can't think of anything more fun than to keep this going. But dinner time is coming, and I got to pee too. That's the other thing. So, just so you know, I got to pee, so I got to leave the stream. So, I've got to stream because of the stream. So, anything you want to say, Kai, as we kind of go off into the wild blue yonder here?
The wild blue yonder.
Yeah,
so next week's going to be on my channel again.
Yeah, we're going to go and we'll visit Kai next week. So next week, check out Lone Star. Are you going to give us a sneak preview of your new logo by then? Hopefully.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully we get that. He's got a pretty cool. So this is.
We're pretty close to that. Tomorrow's going to be flying day. I'm going to be taking out both the wings.
All right. So I just want to put some music on as we go out, but good. So music, I'm thinking that I might definitely go flying, but not, I probably won't go flying right away. It'll probably be tomorrow evening. I got a big game that our team is playing in the state championship tomorrow. So I'm going to be at the state championship football game. And, that's kind of my big plan for tomorrow, at least part of it. So,
yeah, if you want to submit video,
please do.
No, reach out. It's lonestaruav@gmail.com.
All right, there we go. We got to have a little bit of music to go out on. So yes, please do that. And have a great weekend. That's the big thing. So don't forget, because we're like right now, I think we forget sometimes. So if you can, let's see if I do this. I just want to see if the music's. You still hear the music right now?
It's going to be on Kelly's stream here in about 15 or 13 minutes.
Yeah, check out Ready Set Drone. All right. Have a great weekend, guys. Thank you, Kai, for being my partner in crime today. All right, man. And we are out of here. All right.
Y'all take care.
Bye.
Bye.